Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. I'm really excited because Ecomi is showing the rally that we were waiting for. The entire crypto market has been stagnated. We have been entering some bearish trends in the last few weeks. Now, most of the altcoins and tokens follow what Bitcoin and Ethereum do. As we entered the bearish trends in the last few weeks, Ecomi was one that was very hard hit. If we look at the price right now, Ecomi is $0.004133 and it is up around 15.33% in the last 24 hours. You can see that the initial price rally for Ecomi around the beginning to mid-March saw around a 4 to 5x return, till we saw a high around March 19th and 20th. Then we saw the market crash, but this was in line with more of the rest of the crypto market. We did see a relative retracement to the upside, but then the overall crypto market started entering those bearish trends. And then after the end of March, we saw mainly a downward trend till around 25th on 24th of June. We have seen a sudden increase in Ecomi's price. Now, why will this be? Well, one of the biggest pieces of news that Ecomi announced is that Veve collectible is moving to Ethereum via Immutable. This is fantastic news because this opens up Ecomi to the Ethereum community, and Ethereum has a very well-established DeFi community, NFT space, and just overall general media awareness on what Ethereum is. Now, this was announced on May 26th. Now, if we look at Ethereum's price, Ethereum around the end of June, so around June 25th, we can see the dip here, we saw a retracement to the upside. That precise retracement on June 25th was seen in Ecomi's chart. So June 24th, 25th, right there, as you can see, we saw the uptrend. So Ecomi seems to be now following Ethereum's path, which makes sense because if the token is linked to Ethereum, then naturally the performance is also going to be linked to how many people hold Ethereum. So if any of you guys are new to Ecomi, please check out my previous video. I've explained Ecomi in a lot more depth in that video. I've linked it in the bio below. So just for an overview, Ecomi is a technology company that operates out of Singapore, and its presence lies in the emerging digital collectibles space and protecting digital assets. So Ecomi offers a one-stop shop for digital collectibles. So imagine this brings pop culture entertainment into the digital world. So for example, let's say you have a digital Pokemon. You can buy that digital Pokemon and have ownership of that asset. It offers intellectual property owners new revenue streams in the digital collectible landscape. So the main asset that Ecomi has is the Veve app, which is a marketplace for digital collectibles, or let's call them non-fungible tokens, which means they're one of a kind. They cannot be exchanged for something else. Nothing is the same as that non-fungible token. It is irreplaceable. Users can basically showcase these one-of-a-kind digital collectibles. They can showcase them in a showroom. They can buy them. They can sell them. It's like a marketplace. Now, there are other NFT projects which have a higher market cap than Ecomi, but I want to list you the reasons I'm still bullish on Ecomi more than the others. However, I do want to show you this graph, and these are the top 10 NFT projects by fully diluted market cap. And you can see that the largest market cap we have is in Flow, then we have Persistence, Ape NFT, and then we have Ecomi, which shows that it has still room to grow. Sometimes when us investors want to make the profit, the largest market cap ones tend not to have the same room to run because their market caps have already reached certain amounts. My reasons for why I think Ecomi will lead the NFT space and show further price rallies, given that we see that positive momentum in cryptos again, but it's because Ecomi has secured the most licenses. Comics, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Batman, Ghostbusters. This tweet just today, OMI is the way and I know it. 100+ signed brands, Marvel and DC know it. Ecomi is the company and their app is Veve Official. Every NFT sold burns Ecomi, so that means the supply gets constrained and the price increases. So that's their tokenomics behind it. So you can see that Marvel and Veve collaborate to offer digital collectibles experience for Marvel fans worldwide. So this is great. They are increasing their base of all these different digital collectibles. Also, another reason why we will see further price rallies is that so far OMI has burnt 14% of their supply, and their tokenomics have been working as expected. OMI burn process, we have 14% of OMI burnt, therefore the supply would get constrained and therefore lead to further price rallies. Basic economics there. And I saw this very bullish tweet by Jeremy Padua, and he said that Veve had a 3-year head start on digital collectibles. Al, David, and Dan showed me in 2018. I was skeptical. Al Khan at 74 carefully curates projects. I bought OMI early, I held the dip, I felt very optimistic, no guarantees. Look, at the end of the day, we don't have any guarantees with anything, but if you believe in the future of non-fungible tokens, then I think Ecomi is paving that pathway to be well established in that field. I also watched the recent Ecomi interview with Al Khan, who is their head of licensing, and this was only released on July 3rd. And I made some notes to summarize some of the key points from this interview. Al Khan said that Ecomi is trying to bring a world where you can collect things that you are interested in, that are unique relative to the system and may have some value down the road that you can attain because of the unique nature of that asset. And that's because of the limitation of how many of those assets exist. So it's making that digital collectible an asset that you can sell later down in the line because of its unique nature. He said that the existing NFT market has people jumping in with subpar products, and that they ask how to build models of augmented reality. Ecomi is already paving itself in doing so by providing premium content and premium delivery. And the way they do that, he said, is by providing a story. He gave such a great example in that interview where he described it like going to a theme park. Imagine you are going to Disney World and you go on a ride, and when you leave that ride, you enter a gift shop and you want to take away a souvenir that represented your experience of that ride. Well, the same way, buying an NFT of something that maybe was your childhood or an experience you had, maybe you watched Ghostbusters, maybe you watched Pokemon, taking that digital collectible as a souvenir and having the ownership rights to it is something that is part of the story. And that's the angle that Ecomi tries to focus on with their drops and their showrooms. He mentioned that it has to be a great story from the right pedigree, for example, DeLorean from Back to the Future. So it seems like Ecomi is also keeping on top of the digital adoption curve. And this was what he was asked as well in this interview. And he said that Ecomi is going to be the evolution of what people want, and Veve can give it to them. It can give them that ownership. And he was asked what makes Ecomi more fun for fans, and he said it was the story behind the drop. So when a new NFT is dropped, there's a story, a memory, maybe something in entertainment like Batman or superheroes, something that people can resonate with, that they grew up watching, that they are a fan of. That story, he said, is what makes it fun for the fans. So guys, those are my main Ecomi updates. What do you guys think? Are you bullish for Ecomi? Are you bullish for it in the long term? I know the crypto market has not been showing those rallies that we saw before, but I think patience is key with the crypto market, and actually having a long-term horizon is also key. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button down below and hit that subscribe button as I make new videos every single week on investing, stock markets, cryptos, personal finance. And I also have a Patreon where I post the trades and investments I make for my own personal portfolio in real time. There's a lot of support directly from me, as well as one-on-one phone calls depending on which tier you select. So definitely check that out, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys!